That night, after taking a bath, Lan Wangji went to bed with impeccable Lan Clan sleeping posture. Wei Wuxian sat by the bed, his toes curled up, feeling itchy and unable to resist teasing him. He lightly brushed Lan Wangji's feather-like eyelashes twice with his fingertips. Lan Wangji opened his eyes and gently kissed Wei Wuxian's forehead before falling asleep again. Wei Wuxian was taken aback, sitting alone in the candlelight, staring at the flickering warm light of the red candle in a daze. Moments later, he quietly fell asleep too. The night passed without a word. The following nights, whether on the second, third, or fourth, were the same. No matter how Wei Wuxian acted coquettishly or sought pleasure, Lan Wangji remained like a celibate monk, his mind as firm as a rock, undisturbed by temptation. Wei Wuxian was convinced he even heard Lan Wangji secretly reciting Buddhist scriptures to resist the allure of this great demon. The goodnight kiss had changed from a lingering, moist lip kiss to a bland and fair forehead kiss, making Wei Wuxian feel as if he had a preview of their middle-aged married life. After the rain, the magnolia scent filled the air, and the two quietly read in the library. To be precise, Lan Wangji was quietly reading, while Wei Wuxian was quietly reading Lan Wangji. However, it didn't take long for him to quiet down. Lan Wangji gave him a silent glance, and Wei Wuxian immediately slid from one end of the desk to the other, collapsing onto Lan Wangji's upright sitting. "Lan Zhan, you smell so good." "Wei Ying." Lan Wangji, disturbed and unable to focus, stood up and found him a book from the bookshelf. "You might be interested in this book. The Great Overview of Talisman." Wei Wuxian glanced at it, uninterested, tossed it aside and grinned. "It's nowhere as interesting as you." A restless hand slipped inside Lan Wangji's collar. Lan Wangji muffled, "Sit properly." "Yes, husband." Wei Wuxian replied solemnly. Lightly biting his lip, a finger skittered over Lan Wangji's thigh like a tiny person, crawling here and there. Wei Wuxian showed a troubled face. "But husband, I want to sit on your laps." Lan Wangji resignedly guided, "Keep your back straight, hands in place, eyes forward." Wei Wuxian pretended to sit properly, then winked at him, shaking with laughter. "Husband, how is it?" Lan Wangji's breath seemed to pause for a moment before he picked up a Buddhist scripture, effectively blocking him out. Wei Wuxian pouted, picking up an ink stick out of boredom and started to grind it. After a while of grinding, Lan Wangji was about to write. Wei Wuxian, looking eager, handed him the brush and laid out the Xuan paper, pressing the paperweight in place. "Husband, please use." Lan Wangji wrote for a while before reaching for the purple clay teapot. Wei Wuxian quickly intercepted, pouring and offering it respectfully. "Husband, be careful. It's hot." The guarded look in Lan Wangji's eyes only grew stronger, not knowing what schemes Wei Wuxian held. After finishing the tea and seeing no tricks, Lan Wangji relaxed and asked for another cup. Seeing him properly behave, Lan Wangji's guard dropped, immersing back into the profound Zen meanings of the words. After finishing reading a chapter, he felt uneasy with the abnormal silence around him. A quick glance revealed the absence of Wei Wuxian. Putting down the book, Lan Wangji looked towards the back of the bookshelf. Towers of volumes and layers of shelves showed no sign of him. Knowing Wei Wuxian couldn't sit still, the fresh post-rain air reminded him of the captivating white magnolia outside they admired earlier. Its dewy blossoms were an instant favorite to Wei Wuxian, evoking a rare peace and tranquility in him. So being silently idle in the library with the serenity stolen was a rare occurrence. But such tranquility only lasted for a while before Wei Wuxian's mind wandered, wanting to be free as a bird chirping outside. Typically staying beside Lan Wangji, doodling on the table, he could endure for a bit longer, eventually snatching the book from Lan Wangji's hand and pulling him along. This time, Wei Wuxian simply ran off on his own. Birdsong outside was crisp. Lan Wangji felt an emptiness in his heart, lowering his eyes for a casual glimpse and caught two hands sneaking up his undergarments from beneath the desk.
Dear friends, thank you for your love for Way of Couple. Due to YouTube's content restrictions, we had to edit out certain scenes. So we decided to offer the full, uncut version of the video through a separate link. If you wish to experience the full, unedited storyline, please click the link below. There, you can enjoy a more detailed scenes of Everyday Means Everyday. Feel easy to click the link to watch the full uncut version. It's free. We strive to bring you wonderful stories. Enjoy watching.